Greetings everybody, Pyrexis here, and just thought I'd go on a little hike today. I was going to go up to the Quebec Run Wild area, check out one of the trails there. I've been wanting to check out all the trails there, but I'm just doing one at a time. I think we'll go up to what's called the Plantation Trail on there. In the meantime, before I get there, I just wanted to show you the little project I've been working on. I've been putting in a wall, a little raised bed area in my backyard, and been working on that little by little. It's getting done, but gonna plant a couple of persimmon trees right in here, one here and then one right there, and then I'm gonna extend that wall all the way to that tree over there, and got my fig trees right here, so it should look really nice whenever it's done. But enough of that for now. Let's go on and get up to the Quebec Run Wild area, Plantation Trail. I'll turn her back on when we get up there. Okay, well, it was about a 10-mile drive up here, but I'm not quite at the Plantation Trail parking lot yet. I'm at the Mill Run parking lot. I thought I'd stop here just to look at the map to make sure I don't take a wrong turn somewhere. The road is it's paved in a few places, but mostly it's rough gravel, and it's steep in places. So if you decide to come up here, be prepared for that. It's kind of rough on the tires. The Quebec Run Wild area, as you can see, run by the Pennsylvania Bureau of Forestry, and it's reputed to be one of the best hiking places in Fayette County. It's really nice. They stock some of the creeks up here with trout, and there are some native brook trout in some of these creeks up here. Now, this is Mill Run. I've actually never seen it before. This is the first time. It's a nice little creek, and I'm sure there's probably some trout in here. But this is just right underneath the bridge. I don't see anything swimming around, but still not. It hasn't rained in like several weeks, like probably 2 months, in fact, over here, so everything's kind of dry. I'm surprised the creek's not not drier than it is already, but I'm going to be going up this way. I got to remember to take the second right, not the first, because that goes to the Sumi parking lot. But yeah, it's a nice little creek. Mill Run. It's yeah, really nice down there. Oh, there's a big ass fish right there. Look at that. Damn. What was that, a trout? Was that a trout? Couldn't quite tell, but that was a big sucker. He must have been 15 inches at least. Looked like a trout. I think it was a rainbow trout. I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but he's under the bridge. Yeah. All right. So it's real pretty up here. There's a lot of beautiful hemlocks and all kinds of oak, and just, oh my gosh, all kinds of different things. There's some hemlocks. There's a beautiful hemlock right there. Got an oak, red oak in front of me here. The trails, they're kind of narrow up here. I mean, the whole area, see, like this is the Mill Run Trail, and it just weaves between all these trees. Luckily, there's these blaze marks on the trees that you can follow. This time of year, with all the leaves on the ground, it would be a little harder to manage, I guess, but I'm sure I'll find my way. The Plantation Trail is just a circle, so you park at the parking lot and go around a big circle, and that's it. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and head up there. So I just like I said, wanted to stop here and get a little footage, so we'll see how the Plantation Trail looks. I don't think there's a creek along that one, but maybe I forgot to look. All right, see you up there. Okay, after another 2 miles, I made it. That was a nice paved road, and the road to the Plantation Trail here was actually not marked, and if I wouldn't have looked at that map, I would have went right by it. But fortunately, I actually did go by it, and I had to back up and come back into it. But I don't know. It wasn't too bad. And there is a little creek down over here, but it doesn't hardly have any water in it. This is the parking area. Okay, so the trail goes here, and then it goes around like all through here, and it comes back, and that's the other side over there where that signpost is. Now, I'm not sure, but I think this is a nice stand of, I think they're red pines. Kind of hard to tell because the needles are so high up, there's none down below, but that's just a guess. And then what really thrills me here is there's a bunch of American larch trees, or tamaracks. It's like all these like greenish ones. I'm pretty sure that's what they are, but yeah, I'm almost definite. Yeah, because I found a couple down closer to home, but there's a lot of them up here, and that's, I don't know, they're kind of hard to find in my area, so I'm just thrilled that there's so many of them here. I think that's one actually right there too. Let's go look and see those twigs, because they're low enough to where I can actually look. Yeah, and they're one of the few pine trees that actually lose their needles in the fall. They turn a yellow, like a golden yellow color, and then they just drop off, and they have clusters of lots and lots. Oh yeah, that's a tamarack for sure. Yep, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely tamarack around here. So that's really exciting for me, because as you all know, I'm a tree and shrub and bush kind of person. I mean, I love the wildlife. I love the wild plants. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go on the lower part. So I think I'm going to go on this. I'm going to go to this part, and then come around and come back up over there. So we'll see how it goes. But there's a little squirrel running across the trail. If there's anything interesting, then I'll go ahead and I'll get some footage of it. But mostly I'm probably just going to walk through here and not film too much. But just so you know, it's real pretty up here. A lot of neat stuff. Now it is fall. It's November, or no, it's not November yet. It's like October 30th or something today. And most of the deciduous trees up here have already lost their leaves. There's still some nice, pretty color going on here, but down in the valley, there's a lot more. But yeah, oh God, I love these tamaracks. It's just awesome. And there's some white pine in here. There's a lot of cherry. Oh my gosh, I haven't. This is the most tamaracks I've seen ever. Yeah, I mean, there's just groves of them up here. There's a whole bunch right back in there. Yeah, this is really cool. Whoops, I'm walking into a branch here. I don't know, maybe we'll see some deer, maybe a bear, who knows, But this is a wild area. It's meant to stay wild, and they don't allow any kind of construction. You can't take anything. You can't hunt for mushrooms here, or any other kind of edibles. You're not supposed to remove any plants or animals. So keep that in mind too, folks, if you come up here. Oh my, this trail doesn't... Looks like it veers off this way. Alright, so we got a nice little holly bush there. Some beautiful red oaks. Those are really red oaks. Some berries for some greenbrier. Birds will eat those. Yep. And lots of ferns. I wonder if there's any pawpaws up here. Probably not. It's a higher elevation. I don't know. There might be, though. Some by the creeks and stuff. I'm not familiar with that tree there. It's not a musclewood, ironwood. But I love all the hemlocks, too. A lot of baby ones here. Lots of ferns. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off. And somebody's glove. I'm going to shut the camera off, and hopefully I won't get lost, because this trail is kind of hard to see. Well, about half a mile down the trail, and so far nothing particularly noteworthy or interesting. It's just beautiful everywhere. I mean, really thick forest. I love it. All these tamaracks still. This is almost all tamaracks around me now, and some other pines mixed in. And there's a Norway spruce there, and yeah, the way the branches droop, and It's just really thick. I mean, surprisingly, I wouldn't be surprised if Bigfoot lives around here. I mean, when I came up here, there was a plywood cutout of a Bigfoot attached to a telephone pole with a sign on him. It was kind of funny. I thought that was kind of neat. I don't know what this is. Is this a blue beech or... I don't think it's an elm. The bark is too smooth. Yeah, so I should have brought my book. Anytime I go to a new area, I should bring my book. Yeah, these here, this one here is what I'm thinking is a red pine. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't know the pines too well. There's only a couple that I know for sure, like the white pine, because I have them in my yard, and tamaracks, because they're so distinctive. And then even, like I said, some of these spruces. And I mean, I know the hemlocks because there's, you know, I think it's Pennsylvania state tree, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that these trees were actually planted like this because there's I mean, well, it says the Plantation Trail, so maybe, I don't know what kind of plantation, if there even was one, what it would be, but when I looked on the maps, it looks like there's definitely like blocks of specific trees, because you could tell even from the Google Maps picture that there's clusters of same types of trees in these block formations around this area. So I'm thinking that they probably came in and planted most of these, like, God, these have to be 40, 50 years ago at least, probably even older. But yeah, they probably planted them like that. But it's really thick now, let me tell you. My goodness, I mean, I love it. Wild roses, oh, always got to watch out for the thorns on those. But so far I'm enjoying it. It's kind of warm today. It's for late October. It's like almost 80 degrees, I think. The nights have been like 50 something as well. So, all right, well, just a little bit more for y'all to see. Okay, so it's a good thing for these blaze marks, because those red lines on the tree, because I would have went that way probably. And I don't know if that's part of the trail system. I don't think it is. I think that's probably just a game trail or just something hunters, you know, did. But yeah, thank goodness for that. Otherwise I would have been over there. I would have got lost. Yeah, we got a loud plane going over. Damn. He's flying low. Sheesh. Yeah, and I found one of those pine branches that broke off the tree and fell down. And the fascicles, the needle clusters, are in packs of 2. And the bark, you know, this is the bark. Like I said, I don't know if it's red pine. It could be like, well, I guess longleaf pine. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna have to look in the book when I get home and find out. But there's a lot of these in here. But there's a good mix. There's also some white pines and also some, still some tamaracks here and there. But I've kind of gotten out of those. But yeah, definitely white pines in here. And whatever these are, these guys here that I was just pointing out. Still some hemlocks and some kind of spruce. So, but like I said, it really definitely looks like it's been planted, you know, 50, 60 years ago or something like that. So, alrighty, let's see what else we see. Here's a little something I thought was interesting. A bunch of little puffballs right on the trail. Yeah, just, I don't know what kind exactly. Here's one that's, yeah, he's not quite done yet. Yeah, but there's all kinds of them in this little area. Looks like they're growing on the pine roots. So, I don't know. And they got a little bit of a stalk from this one that was upside down. It was like, poof. Ooh, goodness gracious, we don't want that. Look at that. Spread the spores. Yeah, puffballs. That's why they're called puffballs. You squeeze them and they let out a big puff. Yeah, a lot of trees, a lot of dead trees here. Yeah, so a lot of these mixed in here are dead. More white pines showing up. A lot of fallen ones around here. Like I said, this is a wild area. I mean, this is the thickest forest so far that I've seen in Pennsylvania. And trust me, I love it. This is just like awesome. And I did kind of scare up a deer back there. I didn't see him, but I heard him running through the dry leaves and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it was a deer anyways. That's what it sounded like. I've been out in the woods long enough to know what the different sounds are. I mean, look at this. This is just gorgeous up here. I mean, I can see why they tout it as one of the best kept secrets and the best places to hike, because it's just nice going through here. I mean, this awesome old growth forest and thick undershrubs and everything. It's just, wow. Yeah, definitely glad I got out here. And plus, under all these pines, the temperature dropped. It's about 5 degrees cooler. So that's nice, because I'm going up this little hill now and don't want to sweat too much or run out of breath. So yeah, all kinds of neat plants I've never seen before. Yep, a lot of grapevines over there. All right, still nothing living to show you on the camera, but I know what these are. I've seen these before. Oh, I can't remember what they're called though. Are they partridge berries or? Oops, not supposed to pick them, but yeah, I've seen these in my book. These little red berries with those kind of leaves. I can't remember what they're called. Oh God, I don't know what they are, but I'll have to look that up too. But I mean, yeah, you can see these little red berries in the leaves that they creep along the ground. Partridge berry is what comes to mind, but I don't know if that's what they are. Damn, I should have brought my freaking books. Should have known better. Oh well, let's see what's further up the trail. Whew, okay, I made it up to the ridge. Got out of the pine area over there, which I can see from here. A lot of the trees I mentioned, a lot of tamarack in that spot. Nice big beautiful red oak tree is about the only one left that's got its leaves. I'm at the top of the ridge, and yeah, it's opened up, so there's some cherry, some oak, I think a maple or two. Still haven't seen much wildlife, but still a lot of ferns, still pretty overgrown. Whew. I mean, it's definitely these darn rose bushes. Damn wild roses are like everywhere in the trail, and I think the Forest Service needs to come up here and clear the trail a little bit. Of course, I'm wearing shorts, and I always wear shorts, but I should know better coming up here. But hey, what can you do? Yeah, I'm getting back down. There's another stand of pines in front of me. Like I said, there's a lot of pines up here, a lot of different patches. I don't know what pitch pine is. I'm guessing it could be pitch pine, but I don't remember how big those get. No water in any of these gullies. But still, at least like I said, the trail is marked nicely. You can see that little red blaze there. And there's another one down there. So yeah, thankful for that. Definitely thankful for that. Now this is definitely the kind of place where you'd expect to run into bears and deer and whatever else is roaming around up here. Ooh, neat roots. Is that a sycamore? No, that's a cherry. Huh. I didn't see any sycamores up here, actually. That's one of the trees that were noticeably absent from this higher elevation. Yep, getting back into the pines. Probably get into some more thick woods again. All right, see what's farther up. Yeah, well, still up on the ridge. Probably about halfway through now, because I made the turn and I came back and right down, I think, over there at the bottom of that hill. I think that's where the parking area is. So I still got to go this way and back around the loop. But man, I'm almost tempted to walk over there just to get a better view of the valley down there. It looks really nice. Looks like I'm in a little oak grove up here. looks like a perfect place to build a little cabin or something. I mean, back in the homesteader days, you know. Yeah, just right in here amongst the woods, and got all your timber to harvest. Clearly, if there was a plantation here, it would have been a really long time ago, because there are no cleared areas at all. I mean, like if you go over to Friendship Hill, you've got the fields there where they did the farming, but there's nothing like that up here. I mean, it's all woods. So maybe where these blocks of, if there was a plantation, it was quite some time ago. So maybe where these, all these blocks of pine trees are, maybe those were fields, and then they just came in and planted those over the fields. So who knows? I mean, I tried researching it online to find out why it's called the Plantation Trail, and I couldn't find anything. So, but I suppose there's all kinds of different plantations as well. So, I mean, yes, well, some might be all orchards or something. I generally associate plantations, though, with farming, so. But, hey, tree farming, that's the thing, too. Damn, I definitely feel like there should be some deer or something around here, but I haven't heard anything. Yeah. I was just out fishing with my next-door neighbor kid, Malik, and we didn't catch anything, but, man, there's a nest of beavers there, and they totally chopped down, like, 2-3 trees, and then it's like their teeth marks are in the bark, so like all the inner bark they just chewed all up for food. Then there were a couple other ones that they gnawed halfway through that are still standing. For some reason, they just like that one little ridge where we fish. It's kind of good in a way, because I planted a bunch of pawpaws there, and there's a little grove started, and opening up, that'll help with the oh, there goes a hawk up there flying. Oh, he's like checking me out, saying, what the hell's down there? I'm going through the woods. Look at that. I don't know if you could see him, but he's got his wings in dive bomb mode. Whoa, going upside down here. I like how much, even though it's dry, I like that there's all this moss here, too. I mean, this is nice. Most of these fallen trees all are coated with it, so. We got another little, I think those are blue birch. I could be wrong. I'm still getting to know a lot of these trees. A lot of them I know pretty well, but a lot of them I still have no idea. Yeah, but like those tamaracks, I was just so thrilled to find those. And there's some up here in front of me now that I mentioned them. And we got, oh, that hawk just keeps following me. Wonder why he's watching. I think there's another oak here. All the leaves down here. It's a white oak leaf. And then we got red oak leaf. Yeah, so we got a good mix of oak stuffs here. I haven't seen any shingle oaks. Usually they still have their leaves this time of year. Yeah, that hawk, he's flying right over top of my head. He's just like watching me like a hawk. Oh shit, where'd the trail go? Okay, there's the blaze. I got it. Thank God for those blazes. I mean, you look, and that doesn't look like a trail. It just looks like the rest of the forest, you know? If it weren't for them blazes, man, I'd be up here for days. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have to hope they send out a rescue party for me. Wow, look how steep this slope goes. Thank God I'm not hiking down that way. Yeah, it's not too bad. There was only one little rise that was kind of a little difficult, but definitely not for beginners. I mean, well, beginners could do it, but they'd be huffing and puffing. You know, I'm kind of huffing and puffing because of my age. I mean, I'll be 60 pretty soon. Another year and a half. Yeah, and the plant that I work at closed down, so I think I'm just going to live off of my my bank account. I think I'm just going to stay not working and just retire, and then when I can collect Social Security, I'll live off the interest from my investments, and maybe I'll start posting some more videos, because I'll have a lot more free time. But yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a neat little area down there. Definitely looks like the place right here where you could set up a stand or something if you're a deer hunter. Well, I don't know if I don't think they allow hunting up here, but yeah, I got nothing against hunting. I just wouldn't do it myself. But I did have a deer roast just the other day. A buddy at work, he gave me a whole bunch of ground venison and steaks and a small roast, and damn was it good. I put it in the crock pot and it came out so tender. And I had all the stuff, so instead of a hot roast beef sandwich, I had a hot venison sandwich, and boy was it good. Yeah, I definitely recommend this trail. If anyone's watching this video and you're unsure about if you want to come check out this Plantation Trail at the Quebec Run Wild area, I personally would definitely recommend it because it's just really something up here. I mean, all these pines, you can see how thick they are, and yeah, and then, like I said, the tamaracks, and just a little bit of, little water in the creek over there by the parking lot, and a lot of ferns. I mean, it's just really nice. I'm gonna have to come back here in spring and see what it's like then. Yeah, because I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it up here. I'm glad I got out today. All right, like I said, about halfway, so we'll see what else is up here. Oh, hey, I came across a nice little patch of club moss. As in previous videos I've noted, I've told you that they're one of my favorites, and these are really pretty. Look at how they got their little stalks sticking up, their little seed pods. Isn't that just pretty? I don't know what it is about club moss that I just love so much, but it's just such a neat little plant. I mean, it looks like cedar. I think one of the club mosses is called ground cedar. This might be ground cedar. But yeah, it goes clear up on the hillside there. It's just beautiful. God, like I said, I'm just so glad I came out here today. I've been kind of like stuck in the house for so long, and it's like, yeah, haven't done much hiking. As you know, you can probably tell by looking at my page, my channel, that I haven't posted too many videos this year. But like I said, now that I'm going to be retiring, hopefully that'll change. Oh, nice little spruce started there. Another one right there. Another one there. Wow, I got all kinds of little guys. Oh, that's interesting. I think it might be hemlocks, but I think they're spruce. Yep, still along that ridge. This is, like I said, it's kind of open up here. Well, because the leaves are off the trees. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see down there with before the leaves fell off. But yeah, it's definitely nice, and a lot of big old trees like this red oak here, and then what is this other one? Doesn't look like a red oak. Looks more like not quite a pin oak, maybe a scarlet oak. I'm not sure, but yeah, a lot of oak trees up here. I guess they like the higher, drier elevations. Because as I said, there's no sycamores. I don't really see any tulip trees, none of those up here that I've noticed anyways. Yeah, still cherries. Only a couple of maples, not too many maples that I've noticed. But no American beech. But I think, well, unless those little ones are American beech, but I think they're blue beech. Like I said, I'm still not too familiar, but yep, nice little, I think that's a hemlock too. Got the flat branches. All right, heading up this little hill. Wow, that's a nice view down there, that little valley. That's just gorgeous down there. Man, I could walk around that area alone for hours, just identifying as whatever I could. Tell you, this is definitely the kind of terrain I think that my buddy Jeff Friend, he has his own channel. He mainly looks for Bigfoot, and because there's a lot of sightings in this area in Pennsylvania, here in this area and over by Connellsville and stuff like that. And he does a lot of videos on that. I should probably drop him a line and tell him about this trail and see what he thinks. And I don't remember. I mean, I watch his videos from time to time, and I don't think I've ever seen one where he was up here. But yeah, I'll definitely have to mention it to him and See what he says. Of course, I don't know if he'd like the fact that you can't go off trail here, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, getting back into the pine forest where it's all thick again and cooler, and like I said, just all this club moss here. This stuff isn't flowering though. I guess it doesn't get enough sun. But yeah, this is just phenomenal, people. Definitely come visit the, and this is just one of the trails. I was on one other trail too, the God, what was it? Long Run Trail, I think. Yeah, it hooks up to the Whitetail Trail that goes all the way over to Pine Knob Outlook, over by Lick Hollow. Yeah, but it's definitely worth it if you like getting out and hiking. I would highly recommend it. So, all right, yeah, I'm going around the curve, so I don't have much farther to go. Maybe at the most another quarter of a mile. I think this trail is only like 2 miles around the loop. Maybe not even that far. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it doesn't look too big compared to a lot of the other trails, but it's definitely a beautiful trail to walk. Oh, there we go. Look, we got I think that's a Norway spruce cone. And I'm right under a bunch of more tamaracks too, so definitely loving it here. Yeah, people come check it out. Oh, I did have a rabbit or something. It looked like a rabbit ran in front of the trail and ducked under a log, but I couldn't find him, so he has himself a good hiding spot there. It looked like a rabbit. I only, I caught it at the last minute as he was ducking under the log, but yeah, he got away from me. What was that? I just heard something. That sounded like something knocked on a tree. What the hell was that? Sounded like someone hit a tree with a stick. Huh. Came from over there somewhere. Yeah, it sounded like someone just took like a branch and just smacked it into a tree. Interesting. Whoa, what was that? I just saw something move over there. Something. Huh. I don't know what it is behind that big. I don't want to go off trail though. Huh. Yeah, it looks like there's a branch that broke down. Something was over there. Maybe it was a bear rooting around. What the hell was that? There's a big old raven making noise above me too. He's all shrieking at me. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to walk back in there because you're not supposed to go off the trail. So, yeah, but something back there making noise. Huh. Hell, maybe it is Bigfoot. Maybe he's watching me. Who knows? All right. I think this might be the final little clip before I get back to the parking lot because I'm getting right down to the end of it. So we'll see. Huh. Okay, well, this is fun. Look at here. We got the trailblaze there, but we got a tree that fell right over top of the trail. Looks like a red oak. But, oh boy, let's see if we can get through this. Yeah, because I'm not too far from the parking lot, I can tell. Oh my. Yeah, this is... Huh. Is that a red oak? I don't see the tips. Oh, well. There's so many different kinds of oaks. Yeah, there's the tips there. Yeah, I think it is a red oak. Oh, let's see. Oh, and of course there's the thorn bushes everywhere. See if we can get through here. Oh my. Oh, it's a pine tree too. Pine tree fell. And a cherry tree. Good Lord, it's like 3 trees fell. Isn't that something? Oh well, yeah, I think that's the parking lot right ahead. So, yeah. Kept hearing something back there moving through the woods. I don't know what it was. It wasn't exactly following me, but it was going through the woods to my left there. Yeah, definitely back at the trail, back at the trailhead. Yeah, so let's see. Huh. I knew I was close. Yeah, but something roaming around in there. I could hear it stomping through the woods. It sounded like it might have been a bear. I don't know. Like I said, maybe Bigfoot was watching me. Maybe he was bored. Here's my Jeep. All right, people. So that was the Plantation Trail. I didn't get a great deal of footage, but I didn't get, you know, I hope I didn't get too much. I mean, I hope it wasn't too tedious or boring. Just like to take little shots here and there and share my adventures for anyone who's interested, mostly for family members and stuff, but for anyone who wants to watch. And as usual, if you do like what you see, if you would like to see more, you know, little jaunts in the woods like this, you know, feel free to like and subscribe, because I'll be doing it probably the rest of my life as long as I'm able to get out. And like I said, now that I'm retiring, I should be out more, so I'll probably be posting more videos. But this is the Quebec Run Wild Area, the Plantation Trail. Definitely recommended for anyone who likes to go hiking. Beautiful scenery, beautiful woods. Oh my gosh, just gorgeous. I mean, that raven was up there calling away at me, watching me. The hawk was circling over my head. And so, you know, got to see a little bit of wildlife. Nothing too close, but all right, people, have a blessed day. Hope you all, you know, hope you're doing well this fall. Hope you get through the winter all right, and I'll be seeing you. Thanks.